Greetings. Hi, I'm Dr. Walter Jacobson, a board certified psychiatrist. Impatience is not a virtue. Impatience is not a good thing. Impatience is a mistake. And why do I say that? Okay, so the thing about impatience is you're impatient. Let's say your wife or your husband is busy getting ready, and you have tickets to a movie or a theater, or you have restaurant reservations or something, and you want to be on time, and your partner is like dilly-dallying or whatever, and they're not making it happen, and so you're pacing, you're angry, you're irritated, you're annoyed, you're looking at the watch, you're like huffing and puffing, you're sending your body language towards them. Come on, make it happen. You're saying things to them. Come on, get with it already. I hate it. You're always late. Whatever whatever your thing is, you're impatient. And I'm not saying that it's not valid to be annoyed and irritated and want to be on time. Of course, you want to be on time, but I want to put some perspective into the impatience, because when you're impatient for something to happen, you don't really understand the way the universe works. Okay, because the universe has is on a different timetable than you are. The universe has a different strategy. It has different needs for you than you have for you, oftentimes. So I think sometimes maybe we need to appreciate that that the universe is doing something on purpose, maybe to keep us safe. So maybe the fact that your wife is taking too long on finding the right sweater to wear tonight, and it's going to upset your schedule. What if the universe is sort of cooperating so that you're not going to get out the door when you want to get out the door, and if you did get out the door when you want to get out the door, you could end up getting into a four-car collision and being dead or maimed, or your wife gets killed. Something horrible could happen. Maybe the universe is slowing things down so you won't be at the wrong place at the wrong time, and good things will happen. We don't know. We don't know where we're supposed to be. But I've often thought about that, where, yeah, I'm sure you have too, where something terrible has happened and you were right there at that moment, like 8 seconds before or 2 minutes before. People have been in bombings and or yeah, and 2 minutes before the bomb went off, that they were sitting at that table, they got up and left. If they had hung out for 2 more minutes, they would have been collateral damage. We don't really know where we're supposed to be, what we're supposed to be doing. So maybe we should just try to move our lives where we want to go, but also do it with a sense of, okay, not so much impatience. Try to be patient. Try to be accepting. Try to appreciate that maybe this is the ebb and flow of the universe, of life, and that there's purpose and meaning. Who knows? Maybe because you're late, because of your wife finding the right sweater or the whatever, that you end up leaving your house later than you want to, and when you finally get where you want to go, you bump into somebody you haven't seen in 6 years, and they have a job offer for you. I'm just saying. I know that's ridiculous, but you never know. You never know where the universe is going to be putting you, and it may be very synchronistic, and it may be create a very wonderful opportunity for you. It may help you to avoid some catastrophic, horrible event. We don't know. So being impatient because we're not, people aren't on the timetable we want, it could be a huge mistake. Maybe we should try to be accepting of situations when we don't get our way. Also, when you're impatient, you're imbalanced. When you're impatient, you're irritated, you're angry, you're frustrated, you're actually not thinking clearly. You're much more likely to make an impulsive, aggressive, thoughtless, inappropriate, acting out action that could hurt you. Impatience, irritation, anger, frustration, all these negative emotions imbalance us. They put us in a position where we are more inclined to do something foolish and reckless. So, in general, if you're impatient, chill, relax, find something to do while your wife is picking out the sweater, so you're not so preoccupied with this or that. be aware that if you're late for a dinner reservation, if you don't get to see the previews in a movie, it's not the end of the world. Relax. Be cool. All right. Take care. Peace be with you. See you next time.